And good evening.
Hello.
And welcome to tonight's late episode of Sports Hour. Happy birthday, Donna Polito. We're going to open the episode hot, wishing our lovely executive producer, Jenna's mom, a lovely birthday. And hope you continue to have a little bit of birthday for the next 3 hours and 39 minutes. 39 minutes.
Perfect. Nice. Quick math.
Quick math. That's the algebraic method for you.
Speaking of math.
Shout out Mrs. Sweeney.
Shout out Mrs. Sweeney.
Speaking of math,
you know
50 is a big number.
The difference.
And it's also the difference of the score between Miami and... Tell me about that, Justin.
We got a complete blowout. From the Miami Dolphins onto the Broncos. Broncos country. Let's curl up in a ball and die.
Broncos country, let's hide.
Broncos country, let's get a broken horse leg and then get shot in the head and the back.
The state of Colorado had a really bad week.
Of course, yeah. Horrible.
The University of Colorado Buffaloes, coached by Deion Sanders, got blown out by Oregon. And then the next day, they woke up to another blowout from Miami. The 70 points from Miami scored is the most scored since, I think, 1964, in which they had an opportunity to kick a field goal and set the record. They decided not to, though, so a little bit of gamesmanship from Mike McDaniel, though. You know, not drinking a glass of water in an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Yeah. You're not really the hero.
You're not really the hero of the situation.
Like you're not a big guy for not adding an additional 3 points on top of the score.
Pardon the pun here, but the horse has been dead. Stopping beating it now at this point.
Yeah.
Isn't going to say anything. Isn't going to. Tagovailoa had a good game, 309 yards, 4 TDs, and Devon Achan, I think Achan is how he prefers to have it pronounced. 203 yards and 2 touchdowns, an explosive game for the rookie.
Yeah, and not to say that Russell threw a pretty good amount.
Yeah.
Almost the same as Tua's gameplay, but only had 1 touchdown.
Yeah, Russell 306 yards, 1
only
touchdown.
Only 3 short of Tua's 309.
He didn't play bad. I don't think this game really is on Russ.
No, not at all.
I don't think this game is really on the offense per se. I think the defense allowing 70 points and 732 yards or something
is inexcusable.
Is real bad. Denver.
Horrible. 70 points? That'd be
70 points?
That's like a basketball game. That's like a high school basketball
70
game.
70 to 20?
That's insane.
70 points.
70 points.
The Miami yards. They went down and back the football field 7 times. Don't do that over the course of 4 weeks, like the New York Giants, for example. So the fact that they did it 7 3/4 is crazy. It's wild to me. The biggest blowout we've seen in the modern era.
Not looking
Denver
good
cry.
for us.
Denver fans cry. The Russ experiment isn't working. Sean Payton isn't working. The defense is putrid. It's real bad. Hopping over to another game, though, we got on the lesser rival Bills. The hometown squad dropped 37 on the Commanders, allowing 3 points. We couldn't get the shutout. We were this close, but they kicked a field goal. 4th and 1. Let me know. 4th and 1. 4th quarter. 4 minutes left. Why kick the field goal? That's my thing. Shut out, but also play to win.
They need a little bit of pride there.
Yeah, kind of. Was exposed in this game. They really got to him. The Bills' front four.
Yep.
And blitz packages. 4 interceptions for Howell.
4 interceptions.
Real bad. Terrell Bernard, the second-year linebacker for the Bills, an elite game. 2 sacks, an interception, and a tackle for a loss. The first linebacker to do that since Hall of Famer Brian Urlacher. So really exciting stuff in Bills country.
Yeah, it was fantastic, and the offense looked awesome as well. Stephon Diggs with 110 yards, 8 receptions. Gabe Davis with 35 yards. It was just and Josh, of course, Josh.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much, Josh.
You found it.
You found the switch in the dark, and it's now on.
Still threw an arm punt there. Still threw in an arm punt. Threw one up 50 yards to the defensive back. Fair caught it, I'm pretty sure, because it was, not really a great throw, but also no harm done. So I guess it's a harmless INT.
It's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take that any week.
I mean, the QB rating isn't high, but I'll take this game from Josh. A 37-3 blowout. You can't really ask for much. Defense was elite. Offense just got to start clicking even better, and offense will get even better as setting up for a big matchup next week versus the Miami.
Yeah, and after the Dolphins' momentum this week, it's not gonna. I'm a little worried.
Yeah, I'm worried too, but also the Bills' defense just held the Washington Commanders to 3, and the Washington Commanders scored 35 on the Broncos. So I don't know if that's like a Broncos tax, or if that's like who knows.
It's like a week by week thing. Like we don't know what the stage of each team.
It's a momentum-based league.
Exactly.
Miami's hot. We're hot. Yeah. It'll be a fun matchup.
It's definitely gonna be fun. Hopefully.
Here in Orchard Park. Hope we have a good game and hope the Bills come out on top.
A common Bills trope I always go to is that against good teams, most likely we're going to come out on top because we have the mindset for it. But against generally bad teams,
we usually play down to our competition.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We have a tendency to play bad against bad teams and play at our best against good teams. Unless that good team is Cincinnati Bengals in Orchard Park, hang a lot on us and we don't score very much.
Stop.
Jumping to our later slate of games. Houston Texans dropped 37 on the Jacksonville. I thought this team was destined for greatness. They get the big Week 1 win, and since then have looked trash. The defense is not the first Ohio State quarterback to be good at football in the NFL, maybe ever. 280 yards, 2 TDs, no picks. An elite game. He also contributed 14 yards on the ground. Former Bill, not Devin Singletary, pumped in 41 yards. And Tank Dell.
Rip Singletary.
Tank Dell, 5 catches, 145 yards, and a touchdown. Let me know if you had that on your bingo card. Tell me about what happened here. What happened to Jacksonville? What's going on?
I didn't catch this game, so I'm still looking.
That's okay.
I mean, on paper, it doesn't look like they had a horrible game, but they still that's a 20-score difference, 20-point difference.
20-point loss.
That sucks.
The first half was real bad. They didn't score at all in the first half. The offense just came out flat and never really got going. This defense, some pressure, no sacks though. Didn't really get to see the shot all that much. Let him set up in the pocket, and I think that truly was their. Speaking of frauds. Indianapolis, Baltimore. I don't know if you saw this game. I know Trevor John Howard.
I know. Yep.
Back.
I know about Matt Gay.
Tell me about Matt Gay. Justin.
Matt Gay. What was it? 550 goals.
Yeah, something
in
like
one
that.
game. Let's go, Matt Gay, the kicker for the Colts. He got me 24 points in this. 5
for 5. His longest is 54, and I think that was overtime.
Do you know what he got more points than? Do you know who he got more points than? Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow got me 8 points.
You know who I benched this week in fantasy, Justin?
Well, that was a good call.
Benched him for Matt Stafford.
And that was
as long as Macaulay Culkin is out there.
Wait, who's your backup quarterback?
Matthew Stafford.
Oh my God, we have the same quarterback lineup. Except I was dumb enough to keep Joe in. I had hope. I'm gonna give him one more week, and I'm gonna try to trade him next week.
I would trade him for scraps. I will take Breece Hall. I will take. Dameon Pierce.
Yeah.
We'll take anybody that isn't Joe Burrow because Macaulay Culkin, he's not looking great.
No, it is the 3rd week he cannot get above 20 points in my league.
He sucks.
That is unacceptable.
He sucks big time, and so does the Baltimore offense, apparently. 2 yards, no touchdowns. He's also their leading rusher with 101 yards and 2 TDs on the ground. Yeah, this game was crazy. Gardner Minshew was pretty good.
It was great.
Matt Gay, player of the week, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Michael Pittman, pretty good game.
Yeah, Michael Pittman Jr. Anthony Richardson being out with the concussion didn't seem to slow down the Indianapolis Colts, who are now 2-0 on the road. and we will watch their progress with great interest as if they are Anakin Skywalker.
For you, Trevor Hauer.
For you, Trevor Hauer.
you.
Shout out the Colts.
Shout out the Colts.
Y'all finally
Shout
got
out
a
Matt
true, a team that's a true quarterback away. The team that also found their true quarterback last season, the Seattle Seahawks, whooped up on Carolina, who were led by the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, the Ginger. That guy and his great hair.
Love him.
Geno Smith, 296 and a touchdown, also threw a pick, gave away one in the breadbasket. Andy Dalton, I don't know if you saw his stat line. Check that out. That was crazy. Andy Dalton put together 361 yards. Granted, he threw the ball 58 times.
Wow.
So,
I mean, he's getting the Jesus.
Yeah, they let
58.
They let him tote the pill 58 times.
I mean, it's fine. 58 attempts, no interceptions. Like that's
right.
Pretty good numbers. Like for the amount of attempts.
I mean, you would have thought that 1 in 60.
At least. I mean, if it was. I mean, no offense, Josh, but if it was you up there, probably closer to three.
We're seeing
picks.
a baker's dozen of interceptions.
Yeah, maybe.
If Josh is throwing the ball. But yeah, Seattle won this one. Got interesting at the end. Not really, but you know, Kenneth Walker the third, 97 yards and two touchdowns. Carolina, they're 0-3, but they're not like a bad 0-3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a team that's obviously experiencing some growing pains, and I think the more we see from them, the better it will be. And I need your opinion on this, because in my opinion, I think the Justin Fields, it's over.
Dude,
it's over.
It's not that, like, almost as bad. Well, not really. It's still a 30-point difference. Like, that sucks.
31 points.
That sucks.
Justin Fields didn't even eclipse a. I watched an NFL football game where a quarterback started all 4 quarters and didn't complete over 100 yards passing.
That's not good. That's one football length.
That's one field.
That's one field. You can't do one field?
The Dolphins did it 7 times.
7 times.
So, Tua did it.
No, 10 times.
No, I thought it was 700 yards total offense.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. It was 10 touchdowns. 10 touchdowns?
Chicago had 1.
Field.
Yes, I mean, there's one right in his name.
I mean, there's one in his name, but you can't.
But he can't do it on the field.
It's 1 more yard.
He can't do it while he's playing.
We got the same name.
Yeah, I bet on the jersey. I bet he'd get out there.
I'd get that 1 yard.
He'd go get 100.
I'd die, but I'd get that 1 yard.
He'd go get me $1.
Yeah, come on.
This guy can't even buy a.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, actually, like got like 40K worth of things stolen from Soldier Field.
Yep.
So maybe that's what he was worried about. Instead of getting 100 yards.
No fields.
Yeah.
Field.
He said, "How can fields be safe if my field that I play at isn't?"
Exactly.
And maybe that's what was weighing on his mind.
Probably. It had to have been.
Perhaps it was this.
He's like, I'm purposely
gonna
get 1 yard short of one field.
Yeah. In honor of.
It's the script. It's the NFL script.
It's the NFL script.
It's got to be.
You can't write this.
You cannot.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Who was in the stands at this game?
Oh, here we go.
Of course.
No, Justin. I happened to miss the 4,000 Instagram posts about it. Please enlighten me at who was at the stadium.
It was the great heartbreaking Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Because Taylor Swift used to be with Jeff Skinner.
Happened there.
Is Buffalo not good enough for you,
Common
Taylor?
denominator there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder whose fault that was.
I think it's you.
You know, actually, here's my hypothesis on this whole Taylor Swift Travis Kelce fiasco.
Yeah.
So who do we know is dating Josh Allen right now?
Oh, that'd be
Haley Steinfeld. And Haley Steinfeld was in the movie 3. And hear me out.
Yeah.
Through that connection of music,
yeah.
she reached out to Taylor Swift, and had Taylor Swift go under this ruse.
Oh, she's working for us.
To go break Travis Kelce's heart.
Oh.
So when Travis Kelce plays the Bills in the postseason, he's too distraught.
Working for us.
He's too distraught.
She's using her powers
as
a heartbreaker for us. Thank you, Taylor Swift.
Thank you, Taylor
I've had
Swift.
you all wrong.
Thank you, Taylor Swift.
Thank you, Taylor Swift.
You belong with me. And have a great Johnny Appleseed day. Thank you so much for tuning into this brief but also entertaining episode of Sports Hour. Thank you for coming on, Justin Chatham. Always a pleasure to see you guys. We'll be back with a full-length Sports Hour for you next week. We'll be right here, basement of Hendricks Hall. Everybody, see ya.
No fields.
No fields.